Thank you for watching News 24 this morning. I'm William. It's been confirmed that two of the buildings that the Israeli forces struck in Iran were where they were making enriched uranium for nuclear material. Meanwhile, the remaining leader of Iran this morning has stated that Israel is in for a big surprise that the world will be talking about for centuries. Of course, he said that 2 days ago as well. Iran actually struck a hospital. This news is coming in this morning from a ballistic missile. Miraculously, nobody in that hospital in Israel was injured. President Trump has been meeting recently several times with the Security Council on the escalating situation going on right now in the Middle East. Several reliable sources this morning have indicated that President Trump has decided to go with a plan to also attack Iranian nuclear sites, the main ones, the bunker busters, the bombs. But he's waiting to see if Iranian leader will come to the table, if you will, and self-surrender before making that final order to attack. A major heat wave and high humidity have covered the East Coast for about a week now, and just getting started. The temperatures could soar even higher over the next 2 days, floating with 99 degrees and heat index of 105 to 111, even for here in Norfolk and elsewhere, up and down the eastern seaboard. Stay hydrated with water. Also, a follow-up story we brought to you yesterday about what was Tropical Storm Eric. It is now a Category 4. It rapidly intensified and is right now, as we speak, making landfall in southern Mexico, the southern coast of Florida. Residents here in Acapulco were asked and urged to evacuate, and they did so yesterday. Many residents have done just that. Of course, they had an earthquake yesterday, but no damage reported. A new COVID-19 variant is reportedly starting to spread in some portions of the United States, even though the virus is no longer a pandemic and only comes around several times a year, as like the flu. But people who have compromised immune systems have the highest risk of possible death. The latest COVID variant, though, reportedly produces what is being called a quote-unquote razor blade throat, end of quote, described as like having a really bad section of strep throat. Other symptoms are mild to moderate fever, headache, dizziness, and lightheadedness by some COVID patients. The Associated Press is reporting that the FDA has approved a shot that can be given twice a year in order to prevent HIV. In recent years, the FDA has approved PrEP, which is a sexually active person can take to greatly reduce their chances of getting any sexually transmitted diseases, there's a lot of them, like HIV, gonorrhea, chlamydia, and syphilis. It's not known yet what the cost would be, and if those on Medicare and Medicaid would have a zero copay. A portion of Interstate 40 on the Tennessee side had to be closed yesterday due to heavy rain and flooding and mudslides. Now, multiple cars were seen submerged in the water, and even a truck. This is the same region that was nearly decimated when Hurricane Helene came through last year, bringing 100-mile-per-hour winds, 30 inches of rain, and numerous trees and landslides. The portion of the interstate was just rebuilt. That's east and westbound right there at the border of North Carolina and Tennessee. Now we've got the latest headlines this morning from the Associated Press website this morning, apnews.com. This is coming from them. They have fined the death toll to 28 people from Russia. Massive security operation for NATO summit turns parts of the Hague into a fortress. Thai Prime Minister leaks phone call with Cambodia's Hun Sen seat off political backlash. New Zealand hawks money to a Pacific nation over its China ties. Marina Mabri's own Teddy Cart upgraded to flagrant 2, AP sources say. A Michigan bear roamed the woods in 2 years and was an awful little this neck, but not anymore. Long Island's Lax Duck Farm is quacking again after losing its entire flock to the bird flu, and that caused egg prices, as you know, to skyrocket. A lot of news. We'll keep you posted with the latest on the heat wave, the latest on the aftermath of that India airplane crash, also the aftermath of Hurricane Eric, which is big landfall right now from Mexico, and most importantly, the situation escalating right now as we speak between Iran and Israel. We do have late word right now, breaking news again, that Israel has reportedly struck and killed a top leader this morning, moments ago, in Lebanon. So this crisis is expanding from Israel and Iran elsewhere to Lebanon. Meanwhile, we have deployed several ships here in Norfolk. We have the largest naval base in the world to that region in preparation just in case, God forbid, Trump orders a bunker buster to take out that final nuclear reactor site that's located there in Iran. So much news to get to, but we will keep you posted. Don't worry about it. Just be present, and we will see you back here tomorrow, hopefully.